Hey, what's up, everybody? I just want to say thanks for all the love and support I received on my, curly hair tutorial. It's crazy. Like, I know I developed a pretty good method to curling hair, but, I thought it would get popular, but, I didn't think it would, like, pop like this in a way, kind of. I kind of thought it would, but then it's like, kind of thought I wouldn't in a way, you know what I'm saying? But, I'm just so glad I was able to help out, like, so many people, like, just having an impact and helping people with their hair and their appearance, and, they can take it on with them, for the rest of their lives, and they can share with other people, like, that just means so much to me. So I'm like super glad, I was able to help y'all out, and I'm glad y'all was able to support me too at the same time. So it's a win-win, But I'm sorry for the delay with the video. I'm taking Calc 2 and physics this summer, so it's been crazy, and I'm working and playing piano, so it's a lot to juggle. But I'm trying to do the best I can for y'all. But in this video, I'll be answering some common questions I received in the comments, and if I receive any more frequent questions, I'll answer them in the description. Alright, first question. What is my haircut called? I mean, to be honest, I don't think the name is important, but if you really want to hear me say a name, I just call it an Afro undercut. But I mean, if you want to call it a low fade, a mid fade, a drop fade, I mean, whatever you want to call it, if it makes you happy, I mean, go ahead. It's not going to bother me. It doesn't matter to me. But just remember that, names don't really have too much significance when it comes to like kind of creativity, because anybody can interpret, a mid-fade or drop fade undercut the way they want to. So I feel like if you want, a haircut similar to mine, you should show your barber like a picture so he has a guide to go by, Because, imagine if you went to your neighbor's house and you said, yo, I want to play like the best game you got. But then you went to your other friend's house and said, hey, we can play the best game you got. It's going to be two different things, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if you say, let me just get a drop fade, I mean, there's probably going to be, you're still going to get a fade, but it's not going to look the same. Just like with your friend and your neighbor, you're still going to get a game, but it's not going to be the same game. So, I don't feel like you should go by the name, you should go by a picture, And it's crazy because with that haircut, actually, my barber had cut my hair, but he didn't cut off my new growth for some reason. So I actually had to trim it off myself with my beard trimmers. And I guess I did a good job because, everybody liked it. They're like, oh, what's the name of that cut? Like, I literally used my beard trimmers and just cut that extra hair off. And I mean, then I made the video, so hey, I guess, good job to me, I guess. Second question, how long do you have to leave the clay in? I would say at the absolute bare minimum, only 10 minutes, but I recommend leaving it in for at least 30. I mean, you can leave it in for like around 2 hours if you want, but the most important thing I want to say is just make sure you keep your hair moist while you leave it in, You just want to keep your hair hydrated and just keep the curls in there, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to dry out your hair, so don't soak your hair down because it will get messy, but just leave your hair moist, and that's the most important thing. All right, third question. How long can you store the clay / how long do you have until you have to use it? I mean, honestly, clay has been around since Earth began, so, I mean, you can just keep it forever. I mean, All right, number 4. How often should I do this method? I feel like you should do it as often as you would like, Like, if you want to keep having your curls looking nice and on point, just do it as often as you want. But I mean, if you just feeling lazy, you don't feel like doing it, don't do it. If you don't ever want to do it again, then don't do it. I mean, it's totally up to you, you know what I'm saying? If your hair is looking frizzy and you feel like it needs that rejuvenation, I mean, just go ahead and do it again. It's not like a certain rule, a certain like date, time frame, it's just all up to you, you know what I'm saying? And another thing I forgot to mention in the last video is you just want to pick your hair out every once in a while just to, just detangle and get all the knots out your hair, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to keep doing this, and then your hair just gets these small knots and it's, just going to be hard to detangle later on. So just make sure you just pick your hair out every once in a while. Maybe every month or so, I guess. All right, number 5. This one here isn't a question, but, something that I've seen a little bit on in the comment section. This seems like a lot to do for some girls. I mean, me personally, I don't think it's that bad at all, considering like I never found a way to get my hair to curl in the first place. But I mean, I had to use the clay the first few times, you could take out the clay part, you know what I'm saying? So now you have to do is just wash your hair, moisturize, leave it, and then put the gel in and you're good. Or like even if you can just add definition real quick and you're in a rush, or maybe you already, washed your hair recently, you just rinse all the previous gel out your hair, moisturize and then gel, and you're good. And you can do this in like 10 minutes if you want to. So, but at the end of the day, if it seems like a lot and you don't want to do it, I mean, just don't do it. Nobody's forcing you or nothing. Another thing I forgot to add on was that, if you take the part with the clay out, I mean, just don't like throw your can away. You just want to keep it because in order to get that true 100% definition, like the best definition, you want to use that clay. I mean, that's what brought you the best definition in the first place. So If I were you, I would just use the clay about every once a month. I think hair gets used to it maybe about once a month, just to upkeep your hair and keep the curls in good shape. Number 6, what if I don't want to go to bed with wet hair? I mean, you can do this earlier in the day if you want to, or if you do this at night, you can just not put on your bonnet immediately. You can just let your hair air dry and then throw on your bonnet. So you don't have to go to sleep with like your hair kind of feeling a little bit weird. Or even if go to sleep with your hair damp, that's cool too. But just make sure it's soaking wet. I mean, you don't want your pillow getting a mess and all that crazy stuff. So there's no rules to this. I mean, just do it whenever you want to, do it however you want to. Make up whatever works best for you. Number 7, how long does my hair have to be? I mean, I would say if your hair is long enough for you to have to, use a pick to manage your hair, it's long enough. But just remember that, like, having curly hair will make your hair appear shorter than what it is. So that's the only caveat. Number 8, does this work on girls/women? Yes, hair is hair. Hair has no sex. Yes, it will work. Number 9, is this bad for my hair? Not in the slightest. It's actually very good for your hair. It brings in a great amount of moisture to your hair, which is why it curls up. And I mean, this is not to say this should be your only hair care routine. You should still do, use other products, and, you should still deep condition, still use your hot oil treatment, still do whatever you've been doing if you want, you know what I'm saying? I mean, just like how your body needs, different, like dairy and grains and fruits and vegetables to be healthy. I mean, your hair still needs different things in order to be balanced and healthy. So, I mean, still incorporate whatever you've been doing and just, just experiment and find out what works best for your hair. Number 10, do I have to use these same exact products for my hair? I want to say, if anything, the clay is absolutely necessary. With the leave-in/moisturizer, I feel like you can do whatever you want, whatever works best for your hair, whether it's like, Cantu or Carol's Daughter, Motions, it could be anything. If it works good for your hair, you know what I'm saying, go ahead, like experiment, And with the gel, I want to say the gel is pretty important too. I don't think it's as important as the clay. It's pretty up there though. So, I mean, you can try other gels if you want. I just think the Eco Gel works super good. So, just like I said, experiment. Number 11, how long will the curls last? I mean, it just depends all on yourself. I mean, for me, they can average about like a week and a half, if I take good care of it, But if I don't take care of it, I mean, it can last only like 2 days. When I say take care of it, I mean, basically just wearing your bonnet. You don't want to be like, wrestling with your pillow or whatever, and had no bonnet on, and, now you're like, dang, Odell done messed up my hair. This dude, that method didn't even work. I mean, just kind of use a little, sense a little bit, just wear that bonnet, you know what I'm saying? And then you good. Number 12, will this work on 4C hair? I mean, I don't see why not. I have 4A/B, it works for me. I mean, I think it should definitely work for 4C hair. But I'm not going to say it's going to work for everybody's, 4C hair. I mean, we're all different, we're all different in just some slight, little ways. So, just because it works for, 10 people or maybe 10,000 people, it don't mean it's going to work for, the 8 billion people we got on Earth, or however many we got now, you know what I'm saying? So, you're just going to try it out and see if it works for you. And I just keep saying, try it out and experiment, just because it's just so important for you just to take that step, because I'm not going to have all the answers for you. I can't come to your house and analyze your hair and do your hair for you. It's just, you just have to make that step and try it out and just see if it works for you, you know what I'm saying? But if you don't want to, take that step and try it out, just don't do it. And, just watch the content, just watch other people do it, I guess. I don't know. All right, the last question I have for y'all. Why won't my hair grow? I honestly don't like this question, so let me help you out for those who have it. Your hair always grows. If it weren't growing, the hair that came out of your comb would not come back and you'd be in the stage of balding right now. But most of you aren't in that stage. The reason why you might not be seeing any hair growth or retention is because you may be manipulating your hair, aka combing/picking, and breaking off the ends. So as your hair is growing, you're breaking off your hair, which seems like it isn't growing. In order to see more growth, you want to either, comb/pick your hair out as least as possible, or to start wearing braids/twists so that you don't have to manipulate your hair with an object. Also note that braids don't make your hair grow. Your hair is going to grow regardless, but because your new growth is going to look different from your styled hair, aka not being braided, you can notice a change. And also don't believe the notion that you need to cut your hair in order for it to grow. It just doesn't make any sense at all. Trimming your hair is good to take out the damaged ends so that they won't break as easily, and you can retain more growth because the damaged hair won't travel down the shaft and lead to more breakage and, more hair coming off. But if you don't trim, your hair will still grow. I think that people just say that because it's easier to notice the change in growth in short hair than it is for longer hair. Like, imagine if Rapunzel's hair grew 7 inches. I mean, nobody would ever know. But if Dwayne Johnson's hair grew 7 inches, I mean, the whole world would flip upside down. So, I mean, it's crazy. Remember, your hair follicle is going to do its own thing regardless. It doesn't know if the old hair is cut or not. And right here, I'm just showing y'all how to rejuvenate your hair, after you wake up the next day and your hair is kind of flat in the back. So all you gotta do is just get your spray bottle, fill it up with some hot water, spray your hair, spray it in the flat areas or spray it everywhere you want it. Just shake your hair, then, you're good to go. They're gonna fall right into place. So that's it, what I'm saying? So I hope you enjoyed this part, It's not that hard. For the full tutorial, just go to my last video and put it in the description so you can just, reference this and reference the other one and blase. So hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And really, most importantly, comment and tell me how you feel. Tell me what other content you want to see. Just tell me anything. I'm willing to do anything. Making videos is fun. So just let me know what you want to see. That's it. Y'all take care.